Harry and the Terrible Whatzit by Gackenbach. I knew there was something terrible down in the cellar. I just knew, because the cellar was dark and damp and it smelled. "Don't go down there," I told my mother. "Why?" she asked. "There's something terrible down there." "Well, I have to go down in the cellar," she said. "We need a jar of pickles." She never believes me. I waited and waited and waited at the cellar door. She never came back up. Someone had to do something, so I took a broom and went down the cellar steps. It was very black and gloomy, and it smelled. "I know there's something here," I called out. "What did you do with my mother?" And then I saw it, a double-headed, three-clawed, six-toed, long-horned Whatzit. It was hiding behind the furnace. "Where's my mother?" I asked it. "The last time I saw your mother," the Whatzit said, "she was over by the pickle jars. Runt." I was sure the Whatzit was lying. "What did you do with her?" I shouted and gave it a swat with the broom. Wham! That made the Whatzit really mad, and it came after me. I swung the broom again. Wham! The Whatzit didn't like that at all. It climbed up on the washer, and I hit it right where it sits down. I noticed the Whatzit was getting smaller, and when I pulled its tail, it got even smaller. Now the Whatzit was down to my size. "Okay, you better tell me what you did with my mother," I said, "or else." "Kid, you're crazy," the Whatzit answered. One of the heads made a face at me. Just for that, I twisted a nose, and the Whatzit shrank some more. "Why are you getting so small?" I asked. "Because you aren't afraid of me anymore," the Whatzit said. "That always happens just when I'm beginning to feel at home in a closet or a cellar." The Whatzit looked very sad. The Whatzit got smaller and smaller and smaller. Just when it was about the size of a peanut, I called out, "Try Sheldon Parker's cellar next door. He's afraid of everything." "Thanks," I heard it say. Then the Whatzit was gone. The Whatzit disappeared before it could tell me what it had done to my mother. I looked in the washer. She was not there. I looked behind some boxes. My mother was not there either. I looked inside the wood bin. No mother there. I was very worried. Then I found her glasses beside the pickle jars. But what had happened to the rest of her? I was searching for more clues when I discovered the back cellar door was open. I looked outside, and there, in the bright sunlight, was my mother, picking flowers. Boy, was I glad to see her. "I found your glasses in the cellar," I said. "Well, thank you, Harry," she said. "But I thought you were afraid of the cellar." "Not anymore," I answered. "The terrible Whatzit is gone. I chased it away with the broom." "Well," she said, "I never saw a Whatzit down there." She never believes me. I helped her carry the pickles into the kitchen, where she gave me some milk and cookies. "You know what, Harry?" my mother said. "I will never worry about a Whatzit as long as you are around." Maybe she did believe me. Later, I heard an awful yell coming from the house next door. I'll bet Sheldon looked in the cellar. The end.